Hello, good morning everybody. Clients, friends, fellow grounds guys, franchisees. This is Ben Beck. Hello, good to see you. It is Thursday morning, July 24th, and we're putting in a 7-zone irrigation system, pretty much a standard residential system. We're going to center feed this zone for each valve. We're going to end up installing our backflow right up here against the house, and we'll have our electrical panel mounted right there into that box. As you can see, the flags represent each zone. That's a good way to keep a good distinction from one zone to the next, so that the techs don't become confused and your understanding of which valve is going to control which heads. And it's all going to depend on the water pressure and the gallons per minute that you have coming off of the water that you're tapping into, which is the main water line. So as you can see, the clear flags here in the back these are going to be the bigger pop-up PGPs. They're going to cover about 30 foot on a 90, 45, or 120 rotation. As we go around the back of the property, it's new construction. Customer just moved in this week. You go down the side, you can see a couple of the contractors working next door. Now we've moved to the pink flags on the ground for a different zone, and there's some more utilities here along the side of the house. But as I said, we've determined that we're going to keep the backflow and the electrical panel together, just to keep things a little bit more simplified for this project. So what we're going to do here on the side of the home with these pink flags, we're going to have the pop-up heads. We're going to actually have them mounted and polyed over to the brick, and then they're going to spray out towards the property line here, run along the house. We'll have the PGP heads, the pop-up heads in the back, the rotators on the clear flags as a separate zone as well. So as we move along here with this 7-zone system, most of this is going to be pop-up. We have very little turf to cover. It's a smaller lot. We're going to do the sleeving under the sidewalk. That's what he's doing there. That's going to run the water under the sidewalk so that we can cover water into the zones on the back side and that strip of turf that's right there on the other side of the driveway. Same thing's going to happen over here with this longer strip of turf and the 2 trees. We've already sleeved under this walkway here. Sleeving is very important. You get a bigger pipe, and then you run the irrigation pipe through that to prevent any damages. If you have to do any repairs down the road, then you're not trying to grind out the dirt and the gravel and damaging the pipe that's already been installed. The sleeve protects that. And as you can see, we've already got that sleeve there, so we're going to run a smaller pipe through that, and then that will then feed water into this zone, if that makes sense. Okay. And then the main line will also come off of here, as you can see, where the sleeve head pokes out, and then it's going to end up running water down into those valves. Each valve controls each zone. Therefore, you can see we have 7 valve boxes that are stacked here. Each valve, as I said, is independently controlled and manages that zone. So the water line, we've got everything sleeved here on this side. And this is the main water line. If you look, he's got a 1-inch line under here. You can take a look at. It comes off that we're going to tap into. That 1-inch line is critical to this particular irrigation job, because you're going to get more gallons per minute, get more water pressure. You can run less zones with more water, which is more cost effective to the customer. And that's the way he's opted to do it. So once again, we're on the other side of the house here, where we're going to do the backflow, the electrical panel, the zones. All this will be trenched, and then at the end of this installation, we'll run a quick video to walk you through how it all comes together, including the zone that is going to be ran to help to water his beds, which purple flags are marked for. And the purple flags will also water the front turf and on either side of the walkway. So I hope that everyone has a good day. I just wanted to give some informative information on how the grounds guys goes about installing new irrigations at residential properties. We also handle commercial properties. If that's a project that is needed to be taken on, we can definitely handle that. It's done in a similar fashion, only with larger water lines and more commercial grade materials that are conducive to commercial projects, because you're going to have much larger irrigation systems. So once again, I'm Ben Beck with the grounds guys. That's Ricky Scott with the grounds guys at Franklin down there. He's doing the same sleeving that we've already done on this end, and we're in day one on this irrigation project. So we can't wait to see the end results, and I'm sure the customer is going to be more than satisfied with everything that we're going to do for him. We will have our second video coming at completion and show you how the irrigation looks once we've had it all installed. Okay? So we will talk to you all soon. Thank you.